This is take two of how to install custom ringtones on iPhone, which is to say, really, how to install your own audio files as ringtones on iPhone. So, what you need, and it has to be in one of these formats. If any of you has, I don't think anybody's going to be worrying about the last one. Frankly, I would almost, like, if you've got audio files on hand, great. If you're like, I have this one song that I want to make into a ringtone, seriously, just tell me what it is, or send me the YouTube link, because I can download it instantly as one of these, and maybe even trim it for you if you'd like. And I have the time and stuff to do that really quick. So I'm not covering that. What I am covering is taking audio files that we already have, like this, and using the GarageBand app, which I know is ridiculous, which is technically a digital audio workstation. This is the same process that it's always been to install audio files as ringtones, by the way, since 2009 or 10. And once you have GarageBand installed, I'm actually going to take us back to the note here. You'll need to, I'm going to go up here and do it from here. This project file right here. This is a kind of a specific process. We're going to go to share, and then we're going to go over until we find GarageBand. I'm going to hold down on GarageBand and then tap open in app. That should get you right here. Now, obviously, I've done multiple takes, but I'm just going to tap this right here. As you can see, I, by default, have preloaded my warning notification because I thought you might just want to continue with that audio file just to do the process first. So actually, why don't we go ahead and do that, because it's real fast. So I'm going to go back up to the upper left and exit out of here. And I'm going to hold down on that same project file, tap share, ringtone. Sure, we'll do that, actually. You can tell I don't use this without a keyboard very often. And while we're here, as I did it in the guide, I'm going to go into this Your Ringtones menu. This is the only place on iPhone that you will be able to remove these. It's not a big deal, but just in case you're like, God, I want to get rid of that one sometime in the future. Okay, so to go ahead and to do this final step of the ringtone, we're going to go to export in the top right-hand corner. And as soon as you reach this screen, you're done. But if you'd like, you can go ahead and assign this to a contact. All right, and you'll also be able to find that in all the other standard menus. If you have issues with finding those menus, let me know. But I'm gonna go back in to that project file, and now we're gonna worry about importing audio files. And you know what, we'll do it as far as, let's say, you know what, I haven't done the silence one yet, so let's do silence. I'll explain why you'd want a silent notification. But first, see what I held down on the silenced.mp3 file, share, save to files, and there we go. I have an audio folder already. And you can see there's already one there. And then I'm going to go back to GarageBand. This loop in the top right-hand corner, let's have that. Let's have browse items from Files app. It might show up in your recents. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But if it doesn't, just go back and find where you kept it there. Let's do the first one. And after just a moment, it'll appear happy mine did, even though I'd already done it. And this is important. You can't just tap it because that'll preview it. But if we tap and drag, there we go. Now, it's very important if you're not going to use, or if we're doing any other file other than my default one up there, that we tap on the microphone icon of the top track, which is the default track, and hit delete. Now, we have our silent notification, and I'm going to do the repeat process here. So the reason why you'd want a silent notification option is specifically for, let's say I have a contact or an app. Can't really assign, unfortunately, can't do custom ringtones for app anymore. But let's say I have a contact and I just never, ever want an audio notification from them. Well, if I assign them this, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I already did that apparently. I can assign them this silenced ringtone to both text and call ringtone if I'd like. And then even if my phone is not on silence or not on do not disturb, that person will not ring. That's why we create silence ringtones. Or then you'll always have the option of your, maybe you just don't want to ever get text tones. That's what I just did. All right, well, this is I know it seems, the reason why it seems like such a hassle is because it's so unintuitive, but it's actually not that many steps. But of course, just let me know. I'm not very good at writing guides. I'm working on it.